Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to PrimeTime Pulse, where we dive into the latest stories that are making headlines. Today, we're talking about a woman who was left feeling confused and frustrated after her friend stopped talking to her over a disputed payment. So let's get into it. A woman had a party with friends and family, and in the chaos of things, one of her guests' chairs got ruined by a spill. Now, you might think that's not a big deal, but for this woman, it was. Her friend insisted on paying her back for the damage, which is understandable, right? But here's where things take a turn. The friend started sending texts and making phone calls, trying to pay for the damages. However, instead of just taking the payment and moving on, she kept telling her friend not to worry about it because it was an accident. The friend got a bit passive-aggressive in their correspondence, blaming the paper plates that were used at the party for being too flimsy. But then, without warning, the friend sent the woman the money via Venmo, saying she had to keep it. Now, you might think this would be a kind gesture, but what's interesting is that the woman didn't accept all of the payment. She told her friend it was too much, and yet the friend still insisted she kept it. Fast forward to the present day, and the woman has gone silent. In fact, she's been dropped from social media by her friend, which is pretty shocking. The woman is now feeling confused and frustrated because she doesn't understand why her friend reacted this way. Let's take a look at what some of our viewers have said on Reddit about this situation. Some are saying that the friend was manipulative, trying to get a rise out of the woman by sending payment after payment until she accepted it all. Others are suggesting that the woman should not let her friend turn this around on her. What's clear is that this situation has become quite nasty, and both parties need to take a step back and reevaluate their behavior. The woman did do the right thing in not accepting full payment for the damages, but perhaps she could have handled things differently. As we'll see in the next segment of Primetime Pulse, there are some interesting insights on how to handle situations like this in a more constructive way. But for now, let's get back to our story. The woman is still trying to make sense of what happened, and it's clear that she's not sure what her friend was thinking. In the end, we're left wondering, can you ever really know someone? Are there some people who are just too hard to deal with? And what does this say about our society when friends can drop each other over something as seemingly trivial as a spilled chair? That's all for today. Thanks for joining us on Primetime Pulse. We'll be right back after this break.